When Woingi, the Uncreated One, created humanity using the creating stone, it is believed she granted us the freedom to determine the path of our lives, including our death. My only desire was to be the most powerful mystic in all the lands. My parents named me Ogboinba. By my 5th Earth Day, I possessed the ability to communicate with plants and devise remedies for ailments. By my 10th, I could communicate with spirits. As my powers grew, so did my fame and wealth. A friend asked for family at creation. I loved, adored, and protected her children as if they were my own, although they were not really mine. I started to yearn for my own children. After a grueling week of preparation, I took my most potent medicine and set off for the realm of creation to either plead or duel with the great Woingi until she grants my wish. I traveled through Isembi, the Reaper's mangrove realm. The god, surprised that the great Ogboinba was a woman, welcomed me into his home, and I challenged him to a duel in the morning.
Do you dare to challenge me, mortal?
He struck me with lightning, severing my right hand from my shoulder. I recited an incantation to reattach my hand to my body. I understood why he was known as the Reaper. I stood up amidst a flurry of lightning strikes. I skillfully evaded some while deflecting others back at him. He was unrelenting. After hours of fierce battle, I defeated him using his own lightning bolt and a stroke of luck. As I reached for my machete to decapitate him, his wife begged me to revive him instead. Unwilling to leave another woman widowed, I agreed, but took Beliene, his lightning gauntlet. I traveled through Egbe town by the sea where King Egbe hosted a feast for me, and I even challenged him to a duel. Engaged in a fierce battle amidst earth and wind attacks, I eventually gained the upper hand by using Beliene. King Egbe was defeated, and I claimed Numo his spear before departing the town. Upon reaching a vast and tumultuous sea, I immediately began constructing a raft for the journey across. Just as I was about to set sail, a voice echoed from the depths of the sea.
Suffer no mortal to pass.
I am bound for the realm of creation. You will suffer me. My raft was wrecked, bringing me to the brink of drowning. However, by reciting an incantation and wielding Numo, King Egbe's spear, I parted the sea and walked across to the far side. I had entered the Tortoise realm, where I duped King Tortoise, claimed the Kagyobo, his legendary armor, and departed for Ada's realm. Ada, the bloodthirsty shapeshifter. I imagined the usefulness of Heikumu, his channeling talisman, in my upcoming duel against Woingi. Victory over him required a combination of cunning and luck, but I eventually reached into his lifeless heart and retrieved my prize. In Yase's realm, the birthplace of the creating stones, the deity Yasi decapitated me using 2 small creating stones. However, the magical artifacts I had amassed sustained me long enough to recite a resurrection spell. I reciprocated by beheading Yasi and toppling him from the stones he had been perched on. Following an incantation, I lifted the stones, becoming the only mortal to ever wield the creating stones. I progressed to the cockroom where I engaged in a duel with King Cock and secured Ohonite, his sonic boom. I arrived at a field with a large Iroko tree where men and women were sweeping and packing manilas. Suddenly, the sky darkened. Lightning and thunder struck, and a table, a chair, and a huge creating stone descended from the sky. Shortly after that, Woingi, the Uncreated One, descended from the sky and sat on the chair to begin her work. I emerged from hiding, fortified, demanding she grant my wish. She laughed and commanded that the powers return to their rightful owners, rendering me instantly powerless. Fearing for my life, I fled and hid in the eyes of a pregnant woman, knowing they were sacred to the benevolent Woingi. In the eyes of every man, woman, and child, I hide still. When Woingi, the Uncreated One, created humanity using the creating stones, she granted us the freedom to determine the path of our lives, including our death. Desire is a fickle thing, don't you think?